Hello, fellow rock tumblers, look at this. This is a piece of Montana agate. I got this from a Facebook seller along with some other pieces. This one was about the right shape and size to throw in the tumbler. So I thought, how well will this piece of Montana agate tumble? I'm going to do something a little bit differently this time though, in order to save time and get to the good stuff, the polishing. I'm going to take this to my cabbing machine and just smooth out some of these really rough areas before starting it in stage one of the rotary tumbler. I'm going to get it on the coarse grit wheel and just sort of smooth out these areas here so that it won't have to stay as long in that coarse grit, because normally it takes me a couple of months to get these to the smoothness that I like, and I'm getting tired of waiting that long. So yes, I'll get this one started after I have smoothed it out on the cabbing machine. What I'll do is get it smoothed out, I'll bring it back and show you right before we throw it into the tumbler. Okay, here is how our piece of Montana agate looks after a few minutes on the grinding wheel. Now, hopefully, by smoothing this out a little bit, I have shaved a week or two off the tumbling. We'll see. You can tell there's still quite a ways to go. I couldn't get into some of the deeper spots there. Well, I guess I could have, but I would have been grinding for 30 minutes. So this area here, I'll have to get ground down the natural way. Unnatural way in a man-made rock tumbler. But the corners and the other rough areas have been smoothed out. So hopefully, maybe this will only take a month to tumble instead of 2 months. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the tumbler now, and I'll update this video once it's finished with the coarse stage. After a couple of months, the Montana agate is finally finished with the coarse stage. Check it out. As you can see, it's nice and smooth, although there are several of these fractures, these spalls that I just did not want to continue to grind down to try to eliminate because the rock was getting too small. I think we might have saved a couple of weeks with that initial step using the grinding wheel on the cab machine. But even with that, it still took a couple of months. Well, now let's go ahead and see how this thing shines up in the vibratory tumbler. I'm going to get it started, and after 8 days, bring it back in here and show you what it looks like. Our Montana agate is finished with the polishing. What do you think? Check it out. What a beauty. Look at the shine on this thing. These Montana agates take a terrific shine, especially if you tumble them long enough in the coarse grit to get them really smooth like this. Look at those inclusions right there. Aren't those cool looking? Wow. I'm very happy with the way this rock turned out. I know it's not perfect. There's still a couple of flaws in there. Please forgive me, but I didn't want to keep grinding this thing down. The more you grind it, the more you lose. So at some point, one has to stop and just polish it as is. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I hope you like it as well. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.